I would say also it's nice to know that our union director here, Rick Thomas, is super supportive of acquiring student artwork in the Union Art Gallery's collection, and has made this opportunity really possible. We approached him and said, hey, you buy artwork at all the student shows, what do you think about actually putting out a competition and commissioning something? And so it's good to know that our director is super supportive in that way.
Yeah, you guys are very lucky. Like, as undergrads, there's so many opportunities here, and that's why it's super important to enter that juried show. It's not about placing in that show, it's about just like being a part of it, and you never know what is going to be in the union's collection next. And if you walk around this building, Madison and Emily worked really hard to put up some phenomenal pieces that are no longer in storage. And they're from this year to 70s, I think?
In the 60s, yeah.
60s, yeah. So, any questions? My students know I can just keep talking, so. But.
Can you describe the light, what the light would be like?
Yeah. So the light is going to be very thin, about like this thick. It's going to be long. It's going to have small curves to it. It's not going to be as drastic as how the steel pieces are moving. So if we look right here, it's going to be, I believe, a blue or a white light, depending on the mood of what's happening in the union. And it's just going to follow the curvature of the piece, and then there's going to be ones that are inside. It's all going to be staying at the same height, so 7 inches from that ceiling. So as you can tell outside, there's a part that's higher, or a part that's lower, and then it gets higher as you walk towards the gallery. The lighting is going to remain the same to create different lighting effects, and also with plasma cutting little pieces out, that's going to add some more dimension too. So this process as mainly a photographer, and when I do sculpture, you know, I think about just gallery lighting. So the process of getting custom lighting was just, didn't even think that was going to happen, you know? So that was really cool.
I love how the pieces pick up the kind of teal color on the floor so that they look a little watery also.
Yeah, and it was great to have the aluminum spray paint because aluminum sheets are very expensive, but being able to purchase a steel and then coat it, I'll be honest, it took 40 cans of spray paint. Yes. I don't think we have any left over either. No. Yeah. And that was like with touch-ups and everything. But I think like the main point of the presentation was to explain how you can be an interdisciplinary artist, but just find that seed of inspiration that translates to everything that you do. And it can be literal and conceptual, so. You only get extra credit for these questions. No, I'm joking. But yeah, is there any other questions, or it doesn't have to be about the sculpture either. Yeah.
Why did you come to Milwaukee?
That's a great question. So I actually went to undergrad at University of South Dakota, and I got a swimming scholarship. And then while I was in undergrad in sculpture, I met my husband. He was my TA. And we met and we stayed there. He was a professor in Nebraska, and then we got married and just stayed on the mainland. And then when I was reapplying to grad school, the person who was interviewing for his job in Nebraska actually came from UW-Milwaukee, and he thought she was like super cool and down to earth and knew her stuff, and he suggested applying to here, and that's how we got here. And over the last 2 years, I learned a lot about how lucky you guys are. I mean, the grad students are too, but like, oh my gosh, you undergrads are so lucky. Seriously, with the scholarship show and then getting to be a crossing over, it's awesome. And then to have a gallery where it's not your BFA show when you get work in here, phenomenal. So that was long-winded, but yeah, Mary.
Do they really get extra credit for asking you questions?
No,
No.
my students who come here just get extra credit.
Ask her about CrossFit.
But Mary, go ahead.
Have you surfed in Lake Michigan?
No, I know there's surfing in Lake Michigan, and that's the one thing I forgot to add to the presentation. I am terrified of wetsuits and cold. Yeah, but the UWM has surfing days, and it's only $20 for students. So I'm gonna do that when I get back. And I think there's a few dates left in October, and there's some in November, and it's with Lake Effect. And they're awesome people there. So I'm gonna, plus I have to bring my surfboard back from Hawaii, and I gotta get used to surfing Lake Michigan. I don't have to worry about the reef, which is nice, but like, this is my baby. It's a performance board. It's gorgeous, but yeah. So, you know, I've been itching, so. Anything else? Awesome. Thank you so much, you guys.